Good morning. I'm about to head out and go train a couple clients and then go do leg day. So I'll bring my camera in and show you my leg workout. But this morning I had 1 egg and 1 egg white for breakfast with coffee creamer. And then I had 2 Eggo waffles, the buttermilk ones, with just like a little bit of butter and some sugar-free syrup. But I just wanted to change up breakfast and actually get my ass up for breakfast because I've been skipping it and just doing like, not skipping breakfast altogether, but just like doing a protein shake and like a piece of toast, just something really easy. But I've realized it's just been, I don't know, I just feel like I need to set my morning up better the way I've been doing it, especially knowing that I'm gonna compete next year. And besides that, like I need to get out of the mindset of when there's a reason to do it and just doing it because I know it's right for me. But I bought like frozen hash browns for the mornings, Eggos, and I have granola cereal, I have oatmeal and grits. So those are all my like carb sources. And then of course my egg whites and turkey bacon. But I'm heading out and I wanted to show y'all my car. So I've had my Cadillac that I've been driving, and it was a lot of like gas and very expensive because it doesn't get a lot of good gas mileage. So my husband and I bought a, sorry for this weird angle. My husband and I bought a Forester from a coworker. So it's actually like super comfy and I love driving it. But yeah, look at this cute thing. It's like a 2013, 2003. But I really like it. It's cute. And I also just realized my camera's about to die. I should probably go get my charger inside. I also wanted to share a little later on about alcohol and something that I've realized has been a problem recently. So I'll share that later with you guys. So I wanted to do a little bit of a commentary just to educate and explain what I do during my workouts. So right here I'm doing leg extensions. I like to do very, very lightweight, like 2 to 3 sets. And I just make sure that I kind of warm up my knees, get a lot of blood flowing through my legs. I just feel like I feel much better through my knees for my lift for leg day because I've always had a little bit of sensitivity issues and such. So I've been trying to focus on more developing quad strength and size. So I've noticed that me doing the hack squat like I'm doing here, if I go a little wider with my stance and point my toes out just a little bit more, but not too much where I lose control, I don't go full depth. I notice if I go a little halfways, I hit my quads quite good. And then I combo it with this dumbbell plate where I'm just adding some resistance, going narrow in my squat. And I just pulse out like 10 to 20 reps. I try and do as many as I can. And that like gets my quads just like super sore and they feel really good. And it helps to hit the glute and hamstring more. So I do those and then get a little rest for my legs. So I'll throw in some calf raises. I've been doing more of a stretch at the bottom and then nice little pause at the top. Just really helping to stretch through those calves. I don't go for like high reps or completely fatiguing where I can't walk anymore. So I just like doing I think I did like 90 pounds, nice stretches. I did 3 sets here with about 10 reps. Sometimes I'll do more or less just depending on how I feel. And then I go back to leg extensions, but do more weight. Here I'm doing single leg, and notice how I point my toes up. It's helping me hit the quad better and not just straining with the knee. If you just point your toes straight out, you're going to feel that more, and we don't want to use the knees, we want to use the quads. Same thing with my hip thrust here. My heels are a little further out. Usually I like to have it underneath my knee. But what I like here is I'm keeping my shoulders and head stationary, and I'm just raising the hips up, which helps target the glutes more. And it's a lot harder, but I really love it. And it's just different techniques. It's not like I do it just this one way. Sometimes I pivot on the bench more. I'm going heavier weight. My heels are further back, so it just varies. And I superset this with the banded side shuffles. I just do like 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Do close to 20 reps, just get a nice burnout. So I'm not going super heavy with this lift. Typically, if I'm going really heavy hip thrust with like heavy squats or heavy deadlifts, I'm not going to add these supersets in because I'm just too tired. I want to save my energy for those heavy compound lifts and be a little bit more efficient in those movements. But here's a little lighter and it felt more comfortable. And then I just kind of threw in a couple sets of Bulgarian split squat. My stomach was kind of hurting, so I didn't want to do another set of hip thrusts, so I just did Bulgarian split squats here, just nice and steady, little slow pauses. These videos are all sped up just a little bit. I don't want the video to get super lengthy from the workout. Just want to explain a little bit what I'm doing here. But just nice and steady. Usually I do weights with the Bulgarian split squat as I'm like holding my butt, it hurts. But I just did 2 sets here. Everything that I did today was 3 to 4 sets. This is the only thing that I did about 2 sets. Just kept it nice and simple, but man, today like my legs are burning. This is when I'm recording it, and like I'm super sore. My quads feel amazing. Nice little pump there. So back to the video. Thank you for listening to me while we do our workout here. Holy crap, that workout was like so solid. I've been having like a stomach issue the past few weeks, and I've heard like 10-15 other people having issues, and so I'm thinking that that's like the weather change or something going around, or like stomach bugs. So I was like doing those hip thrusts and my stomach was starting to hurt, so I was going to do a couple more sets because it was feeling really good. But that bar on my belly, I was just like, oh god, no. So I hit a couple of sets of Bulgarian split squats. But now I'm doing my post-workout stack. I always do this after I do resistance training, and I'll do about 8 to 10 ounces of water, just depending on which flavor I have, because sometimes they're more sweet. But this has been something that I've been taking for almost like 4 years now post-workout, and it's a hydrolyzed whey protein, which means it's going to digest fast. It's pre-digested protein, actually meaning it's going to digest faster than like a whole food or just a regular whey protein. And then I put the other part of the stack is Ignition, which is a dexanhydrose glucose, so it's a fast digesting dehydrated carbohydrate that's like a simple sugar essentially. It's fast digesting, so the Ignition, the carb part, is going to help shuttle the protein to the muscle to help with recovery. So I always do this within 45 minutes of a workout. Typically I'll just put the powder in a bottle. When I get back in my car, I'll fill it up with water, but I only live like a few minutes away, so I've just noticed that even though I live close and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go have that when I get home, I'll either be stuck at the gym longer talking with people, or I'll go run some errands. Just learn just to bring my bottle with me every time, shake it up. Notice it's not like a lot of water, it's not gonna be too filling, but I love it because I notice that like after I drink it, my body is just like absorbs it like a plant taking in water that's like wilted, and it's just within like 10-15 minutes I just feel like I'm like blooming up again, and it just, my body soaks it in, so you know it like needs it. And then about 45 minutes to an hour after I consume it within my workout, or after my workout, then I just feel like I'm hungry, so I'm ready to eat a meal. So yeah, I'll typically drink this within 20 minutes after my workout, and then I'll have a meal like an hour after I finish drinking this. That way this is just like in my system and works well. I've noticed a few times that I've like forgot to drink it, or I've run out before, which has only happened like 2 times in the 4 years, because I've learned my lesson that it does not, like, my body just needs that and needs something that's gonna be quick and recover. It just makes me feel better the next day that I can just keep hustling through my workouts and pushing through. And so you just cannot, that's like the one thing, is if you're working out consistently, you have to take care of your post-workout nutrition, because it's going to be the one thing that's going to help maximize results as far as the recovery process, helping to build lean muscle. The Ignition also has vitamins in it, so it's helping to replenish your body that of what you sweat out from your workouts. It's a stack designed for your post-workout. If you're interested in that product, I have my email below. You can ask me some questions about it, but you can also go to the link below as well, and I have a link for free shipping. Yes, I've worked with the company now for almost 4 years, and I'm very loyal, but also the fact that they are very consistent with their products. They test their products to make sure that people will trust the products. So I'll also send, I'll post a little link below of kind of like what their brand is about if you've never heard of 1st Phorm, and why I commit and I'm loyal to the brand. But anyways, enough ramble with that. So yeah, I'm gonna drink this, I'm gonna go home. I have a couple calls to make. A conference call at 12:30. I don't even know what time it is right now. And then I have a bunch of like little tasks I need to complete, send some clients their programs. It takes me a little bit because I custom type every single time. I custom type everything out. And so yeah, and then later on I'm hanging out with my sister, so I might bring my camera around because that's always fun to like record our conversations. Wow, it is like 4:20, and when I last filmed a clip was, I think it was like 11:30, and I've been glued to this computer or my laptop for like 4 hours or 5 hours, something like that. But this morning I was like panicking, so I'm like, I have so much stuff to do. Am I even gonna get it done? And I looked at my planner and I realized I wrote everything in the wrong week in my planner, and I'm like, oh my god. So I got through with all my things. I have like so many little tasks. Like I have all my clients' programs written out in their planners. I have the whole schedule lined out for this week, taking care of a couple more things I need with my schedule. I have my conference call. I have several group classes that I do, so I programmed, actually no, shoot, I still have to like program that. And I do like a Facebook Live workout every Wednesday, so I got that taken care of. I'm releasing my workout guide today, so super excited about that. For some reason, the past 2 weeks, and it started when I was at my sister's house on Labor Day, I ate goat cheese, and I'm not saying it's the goat cheese, but like something after I ate there did not sit well with my stomach. And my stomach was just like, just descending out so far, and I was so bloated. My stomach was hard. And then that whole week, I like hardly wanted to eat meat. I just felt really weird, like my body was trying to protect itself from something. And so then this week has been the same way, where I wasn't really hungry and like just didn't want to eat any meat. And so I would drink like more protein shakes, which is okay, but I just noticed my body was more bloated and just more upset in the last few days, like TMI, just like having to go to the restroom a lot. And so I was doubling up on my greens, just trying to take care of my gut. And I was asking around, and like apparently a lot of people were like going home sick and not feeling well. And so I'm thinking that there's something, I don't know if it's like the weather change or something going on. But yeah, I haven't been feeling well. And so like last night, my husband and I went out for dinner, and we like to go to Chuy's at least like once a week. We'll go get a drink and we'll get some food, or we'll split fajitas, just something like, you know, our cheat meal or whatever. I don't want to say cheat meal, but like our time that we go out for dinner every week. And so we do really well, we do our best, and then so we do our Chuy's every week. So it's usually like Friday night, but since we had to go to Houston for me doing a bodybuilding show, we went on Sunday. And I told myself no alcohol, but they like came out with these delicious Halloween style like drinks, and so I wanted to try it, and it was so good. But this morning my stomach hurt so bad after I ate and was drinking coffee, and like literally tears were coming out of my eyes just because I was in so much pain. And I was just like, oh my god, it must be the alcohol. And I feel like I'm drinking more alcohol than I realize. Like I think when you have when you forget to reflect on what you're doing worse than what you think you actually are. And so I had a moment of like realization that I might be drinking too much alcohol, and like all these other people are getting sick and feeling bloated and having stomach issues. So I don't think that like we're having the same problem here, but I feel like obviously alcohol strips your body of nutrients, and is probably not ideal to be drinking now. So my goal is to like get myself to limit alcohol 1 to 2 times a week, because to be honest, like when I start looking back at it, I was like, I'm having something almost every day. Like that's a problem. And I don't, not like an alcoholic way, but like just drinking more than I should. So I'm gonna limit myself, no alcohol on the weekdays, and just do like 1 to 2 drinks on the weekend. And usually my go-to is like a glass of wine, or we'll have like tequila when we have our Mexican martinis at Chuy's. But I just need to limit it for now, especially with my stomach being upset, and it's just not worth it. It's making everything else just feel off and weird. And I want to make sure that I'm very focused and mental clarity, because I have a lot going on in my life right now, and there's a lot of projects and things that I'm trying to do more of. So I'm in this fine line of like overwhelming myself too much, but also wanting to accomplish it. So if I'm like distracted, or I'm not completely coherent and focused in my day, I should say, I won't say coherent in like a drunk way, there I am rambling again, but just like enough to where I feel good, then I just don't want my goals to be distracted because of things that can be prevented and avoided. So yeah, limiting my alcohol intake. And I don't think people realize how much like alcohol strips your body of vitamins and minerals, and how that can affect your mood as well. I know for me at least, when I drink the next morning and the next day, I'm a little bit more slow. Mentally, I'm not as like focused. I feel a little distracted, like I can't, like you're like almost like right there mentally, but like there's like this fuzziness in your brain. So So yeah, I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, but yeah, I'm cutting back alcohol and I want to make sure that I'm feeling good. I'm going to end this video here. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed some of the content that's in this video. Like I said, I'm working on posting more videos, especially like just showing my lifestyle outside of prep, but also just showing how my day-to-day is and how you can manage all the above. So I think the next video I'm going to do a full day of eating. I hate, like, to be honest, I hate full day of eating videos because it's like every day is a little different. But I just want to show like how my thought process behind my meals and the timing. I know, like, I'm hoping by the time I film that my stomach is not jacked up and hurting, because it's like, it's been really hard to eat lately. And when I do eat, it's just something very small, or like things that aren't normally what I'm eating, because it's just something that I need to get in my system. But yeah, I'm hoping by the time I film that it'll be just for me to explain like why I eat the way I eat, what my current goals are, and kind of breaking it down of how easy it is to stick to your goals and meal prep. Doesn't matter if you work from home, if you have a corporate job, or you have a labor job, like, we all are capable of making nutrition our priority. And it's not about being perfect, but just knowing what's important and how to focus on it. So I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up. Comment below anything that you took away from this video, or anything you would like to share about the topic of this video. So have a great morning, evening, afternoon, or whichever time you're watching this. I'll see you later. Bye.